Alright, so apparently there's a huge update for Astraeos. I'm not sure everything they added, but they extended the map. They added a couple new dinos, and I've read they added 20 new caves. And they added a mini boss, and I think some new wild dinos too. Or no, a couple wild mini bosses, and then a new actual boss, I think. So let's check out some of this. I'm assuming this is the new area. We'll spawn at the easy zone first. I don't know if this is the last Astraeos update or not. So the map could get even bigger. Alright. Wonder if this is a new cave. A lot of new houses, little village. I like when the game adds these like villages and stuff, but I wish they would prioritize good caves. Because there are like no good caves in the game at the moment. That's kind of an issue. This is a really awesome village though. Might turn this into a rat hole on my boosted server. Just block up all these windows. I think this could be a pretty cool spot. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Block up all these windows and leave this to like a castle rat hole. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to the Discord actually in the chat in case anyone wants to join the unofficial server that I host. It's a pretty cool no wipe server. Alright, the link's in the chat. Alright, so I think that's all for there. We're mainly going to be scouting for caves because we play official PvP. And we own an Astraeos server, so I'd like to actually lock down any good caves that came out with this update. I have not seen this map yet, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking. Alright, so this is a border. Where are we at? So, actually looks like these islands are new too. Oh snap, there's the new dinosaur. Alright, so I've not watched any videos over what this guy does, but I do know you can... Oh, he's aggressive. Okay, so I know that his like shell opens up and you can like ride inside of it. So let's see. Oh snap. Alright, so toggle shell is C. Yeah, there's no way you get shot in here, right? So he's not very fast. See how fast he is in the water. Definitely not fast in the water either. How much health does this guy have? 4K for a level 75. Okay. Underwater walking. What is that? Okay, so you can actually choose to walk or swim. That's kind of cool. So attacks, I imagine, aren't very useful. He just has a bite. And then a tail whip. Alright, so this guy seems... Depending on how much HP you can get these guys to, I imagine he probably isn't even great. So you can't get off of him unless if you toggle the shell first. And it makes like a smoke cloud. Let's see what level these guys are. That's a dead guy, actually. Let me look up the spawn command for this guy. I wonder what, like, a perfect 150 tame will give you. What's this guy's name? Tort Uger. See what a perfect 150 gives you. About 10k health. So these guys might be tanky. Wonder if they take reduced damage at all. See how these guys hold up against bullets. So that does 120 damage to a dodo bird. Wow, these guys are actually massive. And it does 580 from 660. I want to say that's reduced. Let's turn on damage numbers. Where would that be at? Alright. Alright, so to the dodo bird. Oh, we would have to unclaim them. Alright, 115 to the dodo bird. $115 to this guy. 115 to the face. Okay, so you can't actually shoot his wings, which isn't, well, whatever they are whenever you open them. Okay, so when you close the shell, they do take reduced damage. Or no, it's because they're mate boost. Alright, never mind. Alright, so they don't take reduced damage, so maybe they're not any good for anything. Because you're definitely not fighting anything else on this guy. So they're pretty useless. We're gonna move on then. Was really hoping that they took reduced damage, because then there'd be pretty awesome rocket running dinos. Not seeing any caves yet. Wonder if they added any rat holes this time. I'm really surprised that there's no caves on this mountain. Alright. Always check these just in case if they decided to make one go underground or something. I do like the castles a lot. I think that's a nice touch. It's a strange hallway. Alright, so again, nothing. Usually at these, I know this isn't made by Wildcard, but Wildcard likes to slip up and not close all these gaps, so usually there's like a rat hole or two in areas like this. Not gonna spend too long looking for them. What is this? It's a weird, like, grassy area. Or not grassy area. Weird, just flat, like sandstone, almost. Is this the new Wyvern Trench? That's what I'm gonna presume it is. I think this is the first map ever with 2 Wyvern Trenches. Oh no, Ragnarok has 2, I guess. And no cave in the Wyvern Trench either. Oh snap. Nope. Right then. Move past that. Someone said there was 20 caves on this map. Or on this extension. This is pretty cool. There's nothing here. I just want to debate your curiosity. Always explore every corner in this world. Interesting. We're gonna go to the very corner now. Man, this extension is massive. There could be 20 caves here, I guess. Alright, here's the actual corner. Looks like there's nothing. That would have been cool if he actually left something in the corner of the map. Here's one of the new giant spiders. I don't know if you can tame these or not. Do I have the spyglass that tells you? I do not. Let's go ahead and force tame it anyways. Can you not force tame it? Okay, I'm going to assume you cannot tame these then. Let's go ahead and kill it and see if it drops anything. 20k health, drops nameless venom and black pearls. It's actually pretty solid. You can raise drakes on this map and get... It's actually a horrible way of getting black pearls, but that's a method, I guess. Oh snap. That's pretty solid. Yeah, if this is a single entrance cave, this might be one of the strongest caves on the map. You can very easily defend that. We might take this. Interesting. Okay, so the actual entrance, like, there's no way a stego fits through this. I'm gonna try a trike because I'm pretty confident a stego doesn't. Actually, we're gonna try a turtle. Let's just see how far a turtle fits. That's definitely big enough for a turtle. Alright, this... yeah, okay. This hallway is definitely bigger than I first imagined. Still curious if it fits. Alright, a turtle does fit through this, but this is still pretty strong. Alright. I'm like positive a stego doesn't fit through here, but we're gonna try it anyways. Stego's the main thing you gotta worry about. God. Alright, well, I guess you can go fight Stego. I'll just get another one. Alright, as you can see there, that stego does not fit. Yeah, that guy's not coming in. Does actually look like a trike would fit through, so trike's gonna be your main worry here. Wonder what the radius on a rocket is, because you could maybe put turrets up. No, those probably get splash damaged, I think. Alright, so that choke point, I don't know. I mean, it's strong in the sense that a stego doesn't fit, but strong in the sense that they're just gonna terror bird run you. Probably not. I feel this is really strong though, especially if a stego still doesn't fit. No, a stego fits through that. Alright, that rock's definitely harvestable. So stego fits through here. Not the best, but easily still one of the strongest caves on this map, just because it has one entrance. It's kind of weird that the mini bosses spawn in here. No loot drops. Probably still gonna claim this on our server, unless if we find something better. I think I just heard an artifact. It's an invisible artifact. Alright, that's enough of that cave. See how the outside looks, actually. I mean, you could do a pretty big tower here, and then could just do turrets all along the edges. Tower up there. And you could probably... I wouldn't do a tower there. Not terrible. Alright, my buddy texted me the chords of a cave, so let's go ahead and check that one out. I actually kind of think we were just at that cave. Alright, so yeah, he definitely lied because he said the turtle that the cave he found does not fit a turtle. So that definitely fits a turtle. Okay. Since there's a cave over there, I imagine there's... Oh, snap. I was about to say, I don't think there's going to be any more caves over here. Yeah, this is garbage. Could turn this into something on my unofficial server, but for official, that's garbage. And my fucking charger got stuck. Alright, I guess we have to keep looking then. I was not expecting a second cave over here. Probably go through and mod some of these caves on my server either later today or tomorrow. If anyone's interested in checking out my server, you can search it on unofficial under the name of Lab, L-A-B-B. Alright, here's a horrible water cave. Oh snap, that's not bad. And it just loops around. Could have been something good, but that's wild card. Man, they have so much potential for making good caves, and they just ruin all of them. Do want to start saving the chords actually, so that way I can mod them later. I'm gonna start putting them in chat. Alright, what was that we were just looking at? Interesting. Man getting attacked by a hawk. Or is that an RG? Got one more cave. Stego does not fit through here. We're gonna have to mine those rocks, but we're gonna test that out. Check out the inside first. Please tell me this leads somewhere so it's not horrible. And nope. So much potential just ruined. Well, I guess here's a modern rat hole. And a Stegophytes. That's actually so bad. Alright, we'll be modding this one too. I mean, overall, the map looks great. Just sucks that they don't take PvP into consideration at all. And a second entrance. Both of these entrances could have been a really solid cave. This would have been really good, and the drop down would have been really good. But of course, they just had to add both. I think I'm just going to patch the ceiling on this one for my server and just leave this as the entrance. Because I think this is actually really strong. Oh, is that a cave? I almost missed that. Alright, well, here's another garbage rat hole. It's a really small entrance. Please only have one entrance and not 12. Alright, well, you can stop doing all that. Let me guess. A massive ceiling entrance. Oh no, we're actually just in ghost mode, I think. Wait, what? We're not in ghost mode? We just flew through the ceiling? Alright, that's insane. I do actually think this is a solo entrance. This might be a really strong cave. Put strong next to the chords on that one, because this is probably going to be the best one they've added. Let's hope a stego doesn't fit. Stego fits. Come on, man. Why is that so much to ask for? Just one cave that's not, like, absolutely horrible. Does appear to be the only entrance, though. Unless if there's, like, a mineable entrance, which is very possible. There's a lot of weird cracks in this cave. This is a spot where you can get Desmodus, though. So if you don't own Lost Colony, but you own Astraeos, you can come get Desmodus here and some Silica Pearls. Oh snap. This is interesting. I imagine you can't build on this unofficial just because it has a button. This is a really good unofficial spot. Wow. Imagine that kills you down there. Oh, this is a mini boss cave? Alright, this is awesome. And it gives element. Alright, this is actually pretty cool. I won't lie. That did definitely secure my idea that you cannot build in here, though. It will allow it to be built on my server, just because I prefer base spots to be available. It's kind of unfortunate. I wonder if this does go anywhere else, too. No. No, how do you get back out? I must have missed something. Oh. Alright, so far we found 2, 4, 6. Found 6 caves. No, we've actually found 8 because I didn't put 2 of them on there. We'll go get the cords to those 2 again at the end, just to add them to the list. Alright, well, we've made ourselves over to the new obelisk. So this map has 4 obelisks now, right? Pretty sure. First map with 4 obs. Alright, so... Wow, this map has a lot of bosses. That's 4 bosses. Let's go ahead and do this one. It's pretty crazy that you can just do the Manticore on this map now. Scorched Earth is actually pointless. Just like in ASE. There's a lot of baby Jerboas here, what the fuck? I'll just show off this one, I won't show off the Manticore just because everyone already knows about that one. So here's the Hydra. Too bad men leave me alone, so I'll go ahead and spawn in a high level Stego, see what this guy does. 1,000 damage without a saddle. Kind of doesn't seem that great, actually. See how much health this guy has. Looks like he has 1.2 million health. Really wanted to see all of its attacks. That's insistent on doing one attack. We'll spawn. Oh wow, that actually had the stagger kind of fast. See what some gigas do to it. That guy is dead already, it looks like. Yeah, alright. I haven't seen the breath attack hit anything, so... Alright, we'll do it this way. Let's give it a bunch of gigas. Maybe that was too many. I would GCM kill it, but I really want to see if it starts doing different attacks at some point. Alright, there we go. We got a fire attack out of it. Kinda surprised at how slow a bunch of gigas are killing this thing. Alright, so we got a suit of skins, it looks like. And a boss crate. Alright, so 800 element for beating it. You get the alpha head. Let's see if we can find the skin. Don't really know which skins we had before and which skins we have now, so... Looks like we won't be checking out the skin either. Pretty alright. Boss arena, I guess. A staircase to nothing. Another house. I presume this one also has nothing. Actually looks like a copy and paste of the other house. Oh, because it is the other house. Alright. So we found a decent amount of caves over here. Before I leave the area too much, I do want to go get the cords of those other two caves again. 2 oasis ores in one spot. So yeah, there's nothing else over here. Let's go get the cords. Way back over here. I just feel like this is such a empty area to not have any caves. Did we see this one already? Okay, we did not. You can build in here. Okay, this might be one of the better caves. Let's see. Stego still does fit. Let's go to mark down the cave. Chords. 94.3. 65.7. Stego fits the whole way, but it's a downward staircase, so you should be able to get shot off your Stego. And this is a pretty big drop, so yeah, I actually think this is pretty solid. This is one cave we might actually claim. Without Nitrado, what a garbage fucking company. Oh, that's where all their money goes. It goes to funding unofficial map. Well, I guess it's an official map now, instead of actually hosting decent servers. It's pretty awesome that they let you build in here. I would not have expected that. I think you could definitely make something out of this cave. I like this area a lot. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, there's gonna be a cave over here. But still want to check anyways. Ooh, I did not see that before. This is pretty cool. I like that waterfall a lot. That's another cave. Decent entrance. Oh, never mind. This is the Wyvern area. I like this artwork. Pretty nice artwork. Um, this would actually be not too bad of a rat hole on unofficial where we have like smaller structures. Hard to know what people are counting as caves, because I would not consider this a cave, but maybe someone else would. I don't remember if I already marked this one down. I don't think so, because this entrance seems smaller than most of the ones I've looked at. Alright, let's go get the cords to the caves. That's a pretty cool spine. What dinosaur is this supposed to be? So here was the first cave. 94.4, 96.2. And there was another one over here. There it is. Let's go ahead and move on to, let me double check this real quick. Alright, nothing there. Rat hole. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go over to these floating islands, because this is definitely a new part of the map. See if there's any. What? Dude. Alright, this definitely comes to the game at some point, right? No way they added that just for out of bounds fucking looks. That is actually insane. Alright, we're still gonna go look at that. Because that definitely comes to the game in the future. Alright, so yeah, very unfinished, but okay, it looks like this will be an area that you can come in down here, because there's statues. This is exciting to see. Honestly, more exciting than the desert that they released. Looks like they're adding yet another obelisk. This will be 5 obs. This is going to be a really awesome spot for something like Conquest, where you can't build on caves. This will be really awesome. Let's go, we got a floating house. So apparently the people building these villages are wizards. They build the houses before terrain pops up. Alright, so it looks like that's basically it for the map then. We found both mini bosses. We did the boss and found... See how many caves we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only found 11 caves, so if there is actually 20, then we missed a lot. But there could also be like water ones, and to be honest, I don't really want to scout all of the water. So I don't know what's new and what's old. Take a quick peek just around. Maybe there's something cool in the water. More silica pearls. I don't think there's going to be anything in the water worth noting. Decent amount of silica pearls, I guess. Nothing crazy. Oh. Alright, I don't think there's going to be anything in the water. No caves or anything. Sluggo put a question mark in chat. I don't know what he's trying to ask. Map extension is definitely aesthetically pleasing. Still a little upset that there's not very many good base spots that came with it. I think that there's 2 usable caves. 3 if you're on unofficial. Well, I guess 2 usable, 1 really good if you're on unofficial. I'm really surprised that there's not some sort of cave in this Wyvern Trench. I think every other Wyvern Trench the game's added had a cave. Yeah, I think this is probably the #1 cave that got added. Check it out one more time. Yo, Alessio, check out my screen share. I think this is the best cave they added. Um, can you see it?
Hold on, wait. I'm watching.
Alright. Yeah, I think this is easily the best cave they added. So you can have like a tower up top, tower to the right, left. The area outside's pretty flat. You can definitely do towers down here. But anyways, they got a Stego does fit in here, unfortunately. But it's on a downward stair, like a very steep downward staircase. So if you do like tech turrets right here, when they're coming down on the Stego, they're just gonna get shot off. So I think that makes it really strong. And then also there's a huge drop. So like turrets right here, even if they try to terror bird run, they're not gonna be able to get these turrets. And then you could do like side turrets over here that are gonna be really annoying to get rid of. Um, yeah, I don't know. You just litter this whole room with turrets, but I think that this wall and like this ceiling are both really strong points for them coming down.
Wait,
Especially,
is the cave big?
I mean, it's decent. I mean, we're not really fighting for space, so I think that we should be focused on strong over space.
Is
But,
it just this part?
so you got this part, and then you come up this tall ass staircase into this room, which keeps going into this, which is just like a dev room. This would be like your war room, obviously. But I also do think turrets right here basically make this staircase like impossible.
I mean, like if you wanted to do this cave, like like if you wanted to do this cave to hold like all of our valuable loot in, that would make like no breeding at all.
Yeah, no, I think the cave we have right now would be better for breeding, and then we turn this into a war room. I think this would be a fire war room. Alright, so you could go up, probably go up like 2 walls before your replicator hits the ceiling. Maybe not even 2. That's actually really tall. Yeah. You can only go up 1 wall, but that's all we need, right? 1 wall.
Um,
You could do like 1 1/4, maybe. No, you can basically only do 1. That's all we need though,
La
right?
low key.
Because Daddy Floor and Cryofridge both are only 1.
Well, yeah, if that's gonna be the yeah, I think that would be fun. But I mean, like, I feel like that's not that much space.
How much space do you need?
Well, if you want to have a daddy floor like how we have in this space, there's no way we're fitting everything in this.
Bro, you don't think so? A Daddy Floor can definitely fit here, bro. And look at how many fucking foundations wide this is.
Yeah, a daddy floor, but bro, if you're trying to build the daddy floor that I made over here and there, it's not gonna fit everything.
Yeah, no, I do think this is definitely a little smaller. Defense-wise, I think this cave's stronger, but yeah, just not that much space. This cave would be nice on like unofficial where you have smaller structures, but
Yeah.
you fit 2 reps.
Yo, that shit's tiny as fuck.
Our current war room's in a pretty tight spot. Yeah, none of the caves, like I predicted, are any good.
How was the cave that I told you to go to?
That's definitely the second best, but it's also not good. You already looked at it or no?
Nah, I couldn't get in.
Why not?
I was on a wyvern and then I flew there. I was just flying around and I happened to stumble across it.
You have a tech suit? Alright, so this one next to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Stego barely doesn't fit, but a Triceratops does. So that kind of sucks. But I feel like even if you put ceiling turrets here, I feel like they can kind of splash damage it with rockets. But I think that this part just gets Terror Bird ran. And then I think, so Stego does fit right here. But I do think this spot right here is pretty strong. Because you do like turrets on this ceiling, then even if they Terror Bird run, they have to jump and then jump again just to get there.
Yeah.
And this is the main room.
It's decently big.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth taking though. Not since we already have the other cave. I think that our priority should just be water caves, because I don't think either of these are like super strong.
Yeah, I think we should take the main water
Yeah,
cave on.
I agree. Not a bad cave either. Like this one and the other one I just showed you are both pretty good, but they're not great. But I hate that they make all the caves in ASA so ass, but then they made North Ice so strong still. They actually buffed North Ice.
Um,
So they made North Ice stronger and made every other cave weaker. And that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
oh, my gigas might be.
I do like that they added the Manticore to this map though, because now we don't need to go to Scorched Earth. We can just do it over here.
Yeah, word. We should try and run as soon as possible.
I mean, I'll probably just run it
Oh,
by
my gigas
myself at
are
some point. You can solo that boss super easy.
gonna run it with me, Tom, CJ.
If you
That was
guys are
nice.
on, but I'm definitely not waiting to run that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that we should take anything in over here. I mean, at some
Yeah, I would
point,
agree.
I think so, like whenever we're massive, but right now, I definitely don't think so. I wonder if there's even anything over here worth farming. Probably not, because all we're low on is like cementing paste, right?
Um,
And electronics.
I'd be going on like 3 cementing paste runs a day.
Did you try that new underwater method Brady found?
I did not, but I just be hitting the beaver dams. I usually get like 3 to 4K per run, like 3 runs a day,
I was trying to
and then
find if they
max
added any
fucking.
water. Ooh, I just found a water cave. Yeah, this is like a pearl cave on the island
Yeah.
with a little bit bigger of an entrance. Gotta save the cords to this. I've been saving the cords to all the caves I find, so that way I can mod them on my unofficial. I think I found like 14 caves so far.
Yeah, apparently there were 20 new caves that came out.
Yeah, that's what I seen, but I also think that guy just made up that number. Or where did you see that? From the screenshot that I sent?
I've seen it on different videos. Everybody
Oh, I
was
found
chatting
another
about it.
underwater. Bro, it's like it's just two pearl caves. Yeah, someone might build these on our server though. That could be some juicy loot when someone builds these.
Yeah, we're
There's a lot of black pearls. There's some silica pearls. Holy shit, there's a lot of black pearls. This is definitely the best black pearl spot in the game. Are you watching? Look at this. Black pearls?
I
Black
left real
pearls?
quick.
Oh,
Take a screenshot.
bro, I can't screenshot a fucking 360 radius.
Bro, you keep on putting your babies in my. Oh, mad shit is done. I'm about to pop like 20 mana babies.
Damn, bro, you have like an addiction to manas. Bro, that's like 90% of the tames you first. It's just manas.
Yeah, I know. I have 4 fully grown card charts now. I have a bunch of griffins. Turtles.
I mean, I guess there could be 20Ks because I found like 16, so I guess it's
Huh?
definitely. Is this new? I think so. So wait a minute. Silica pearls, black pearls. What the fuck? The statue's moving? Oh, you can't even go down there.
This Loki sounds like a grab. Like they want me to join their classes so they can teach me and I have to pay them.
Probably. Oh, it's actually just pitch black. Oh shit, I'm stuck.
Bro, I feel like this is like one of those things where it's like over here and we'll train you. You pay us this amount a month. Like he's low key making it